This is Patti Maxine. As her friends know, Patti Maxine is actually Patti Smith, but someone has already rudely taken that persona. We are thrilled to have her here tonight. Of course, you know, every musical gathering that has Patti is just that much better for it. Everyone's a guitarist, but how many of them are lap steel guitarists? Not many, right? And here to say more about Patti are her good friends, and each of them, in their own rights, Gail Rich Award winners from the past, Rhan Wilson and Pipa Pinon.
We are so honored and delighted to be introducing our dear friend, Ms. Patti Maxine, as she receives this 2017 Gail Rich Award.
I feel as though I am speaking for all of us here tonight, because we all love Patti. And she could have chosen any of us to introduce her. She's probably played with or collaborated with almost everybody in here.
Yeah.
Right? To quote her partner, Marilyn Marzell, Patti says yes to benefits and shows. She is open to anything. To anything. She is open and generous. She loves to play. She is willing to support other people in their creative endeavors. Right? I will never forget the moment I met Patti. It was in 1978, and she was playing at a bar called Phil's on Seabright. It doesn't exist anymore. I walked through the door, and there was this beautiful woman sitting on a stool underneath a really beautiful glowing spotlight. And I was just drawn in to her, and I was mesmerized. And from that moment on, the Queen of Steel stole my heart. Here are just some facts that I know about Patti. She was born September 20th, 1938 in Roanoke, Virginia.
She started taking lap steel lessons at the age of 14.
In 1955, she won the Steel Guitar World Championship at age 17 in Ohio.
She moved to Santa Cruz in the early 70s, playing and singing.
She quickly met other fine musicians and integrated into this community.
She played at that time with Joe Richards, Smith Richards, and Fry.
She also performed with many dance and theater companies, including Mama Lucian Dance Collective, and accompanied many dancers at Carrillo College. And speaking of Mama Lucian, in 1983, I introduced her to the love of her life, Marilyn Marzell, who was in Mama Lucian at the time.
And that's about the time I met Patti. I was playing in a group with Pipa, and here was Patti. And I just kept running into her, and pretty soon I started to play with her. She's played with everybody, every Hawaiian that comes into town, she plays with.
Yeah, that's right.
Every Hawaiian and every non-Hawaiian. Eddie Kamai, John Cruz, those are some of the most incredible ones.
In 2011, she was inducted into the Sacramento Western Swing Hall of Fame.
And she received the 2016 Lifetime Achievement Award for being a trailblazer of the Diversity Center of Santa Cruz. And she doesn't just play the lap steel. If you've ever seen her, she kicks ass on ukulele and guitar, and she's just amazing performer. And vocals, of
Vocally, are you
course.
kidding? Her phrasing,
So we would like to do one quick thing to bring her out on stage. Could we have this group here say, "We love you, Patti"?
We love you,
And this, "We love you, Patti."
We love you, Patti.
Can you do it together now?
We love you, Patti.
One more time.
One more time, real
We're going
quick.
to introduce her. Let's bring her out. Come on.
That was fun, huh?
I have to do this. It's a little warm in there, but it was fun. In Greek mythology, the Fates were the white-robed incarnations of destiny. Their number became fixed at 3. The spinner, the allotter, and the unturnable. They control the metaphorical thread of life of every mortal from birth to death. Roanoke, Virginia, 1952. I asked my mama, which is grandma, Eva Bell, if I could take guitar lessons. She said yes. Little did I know the Fates had a plan. We were guided to the studio of Elmer Ridenauer, who just happened to be a lap steel guitar player and who just happened to need more steel guitar students. So he became my teacher and family, and just, he was a wonderful man. His motto was, think truth, honesty, justice, loveliness, and purity. I left Virginia in 1970 and fatefully found my beloved Santa Cruz, my home, my community now. And I thank you for mentioning Marilyn, Pipa, and Rhan. And I also want to acknowledge our 34 years on the roller coaster of life. I love you, Muz. And I wish to all my family of friends the same joy and love I feel when I see your sweet faces at every gig you attend. And I have a song for each and all of you. Peace on your journey, light on your path, pleasure in the moments when your life is coming fast. Caught in emotion I might have forgotten, filling all the spaces between starting and stopping. And you know, the things I didn't say, oh, you know, the way it is today. As soon as you think of something to say, everything changes, the room fades away. And I've just discovered it's all right to be tender. Something we've forgotten, it's easy to remember. More than I could say would just be words to get through. Making the moment sing, that's all that I can tell you. And you know, the things I didn't say, oh, you know, the way it is today. As soon as you think something to say, Everything changes and the room fades away. Coming close, getting near to being free. May all your traveling be easy, and you know things I didn't say. Oh, you know the way it is today. As soon as you think of something to say, everything changes, everything changes, everything changes and the room fades away.